and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn, and together we sold a house, we got rid of all of our stuff and we moved on board a narrowboat called Nutshell. Without further ado,
let's see another week
unfolded. Good morning to you and welcome to Sunday, the most beautiful day here in Braunston. We had such a lovely surprise. Well, I had such a lovely surprise because Glenn was in on it. I had no idea, but our lovely friends Deb and Steve from North Wales had got a camper van and they'd arranged with Glenn to meet us at the pub. Oh, we had a lovely evening, and they're just parked just over there, so they're going to come round for breakfast this morning. Also, my friend Vanessa, she's going to come and help us with the locks as well. So this is good. So a lovely Sunday breakfast ahead, and then some locks, and then a tunnel, and then some more locks in the sunshine. Oh, it just doesn't get much better. So not only is my friend Vanessa coming to help this morning, my friends Sara and Paul coming this afternoon. It's all working out lovely. Oh, look at these babies.
Morning, Lisa.
Morning, morning, how are you?
Morning.
So we've had a lovely breakfast with Debbie and Steve, and Vanessa, she's here to help us through the locks. We've just jumped off the boat while it was still going. That woke us up a bit this morning, didn't it? We have the Braunston flight to do. I think Vanessa's gonna get off at the top, are you? Before the tunnel. It's nice and quiet out today, which is good because it's been busy the last few weeks. This is the second lock of the day. We've opened this. Glenn's going to come straight in and then we'll fill it up and on to the next one. Vanessa's never done locks before, so this is all new to her. We've just helped 2 boats through the lock. Vanessa's getting the hang of this. She'll be good luck crew. My idea is train as many friends as possible to come and help do locks. Here comes Mr. Warner. This is our penultimate lock. Well, only for this stretch. We've got this one to do, then the next one, and then we got the tunnel, and then the Buckby flight. It's a warm day today, very hot and sunny. Vanessa's got the hang of this lock business very quickly. We're letting the water in. Final one of this flight. Here we go. Last one before the tunnel. I'm looking forward to the cool air in the tunnel. The network actually is quite quiet today and we were wondering why. It could be because it's really hot and sunny and people have decided to stay put, or it could be because the football's on this afternoon. Into the mouth of the tunnel we go. 1,873 metres, 2,048 yards. Oh, and I see a boat.
Yeah, that's a boat. Yeah. No, that's quite far down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many kinks in this tunnel. It's not good when another boat is coming the other way. So we're just taking it slow and steady. So that's 2 boats past in wonky bits, and it looks like another one is just about to come in.
The light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
God, that's a windy old.
That was tricky. And we made it! That was
interesting.
That was interesting. So we met not 1, not 2, but 3 boats.
One lady had only owned her boat 2 hours.
Yeah, so
the other one was a rental boat.
Yeah.
We met the rental boat right on a shimmy.
Right where it shimmied, and literally we both just ran out of space. So yeah, there was a slight touching of boats. It wasn't a crash, it was a touch. So we're through.
Sara and Paul have come to help us through the Buckby lock. Lisa and Sara just going to get some ice creams. Block 2's just there, we're just preparing it.
Well, you're not going to believe this. I barely believe it myself. So we're coming down with Adam and Mark, and they're moored at the Aylesbury Marina. You know, the one we absolutely loved. Well, anyway, we're chatting about that. Then it turns out that Adam lived really close to where we used to live. I asked him how old he is. He's the same age as some of our kids. So then we do a Facebook check. He's got mutual friends with our kids. Would you believe that? It's absolutely crazy. I don't believe it. So he knows people. I'm saying, do you know this person? He's like, yeah. Do you know this person? Yeah. And he grew up in really close to where we used to live. And Harry, our youngest, went to the same school. So yeah, unbelievable. Certainly is warm though this afternoon. So I think this is number 4 done. 3 more to go. And then I'm stopping. So this gate's broken this side. Just got to fill it up. Halfway there. Boat's coming down. And we've got Adam over there. We're cracking through these. I'm under a tree trying to find some shade. Penultimate lock here. Just one more to do after this and then we are mooring up. Well, we made it to the bottom of the Buckby flight. We are opposite Whilton Mill. What a lovely afternoon. So Sara and Paul helped us. We had the lovely guys in front of us who we came through the locks with, and then Debbie and Steve came round and they brought us loads of shopping. We just want to say a massive thank you and hello to Debbie and Steve. Thank you for coming to see us all the way from Wales. It was just lovely to see you guys. Hello you. No, you can't come in. You're lovely. Yes, you are. Where do you live? No, you can't come in. No, we can't have a stowaway. Look at you. I've shut the hatch because I don't want to encourage him in, but he's pretty persistent. What are you doing? Good morning and welcome to Monday, another sunny day. I'm just beginning to expect sunshine now. We've got a lovely stretch of canal in front of us with no locks, and I'm not walking. I'm feeling quite tired today, so I'm going to take it easy. As I said, it's a lock-free stretch, so I may actually just sit out the front, watch the world go by. M1 running to the left of us. And the train line is just behind those trees there. And here we are in the middle. So we're here in Weedon. Right, let's go get some food. Well, they weren't lying. The breakfast at Granny's Cat is superb. We've had breakfast. Oh, I'm so full up now. It was delish. Back to the boat now, and then we're going to cruise for a little bit longer, continue on our way to Blisworth. Little fluffy babies. We've been cruising for a couple of hours now. What a gorgeous little seating area that is. Beautiful. Right, we've moored up right opposite Blisworth Marina. Well, we've just had a lovely couple of hours. We certainly have. Michelle, who watched our video, said she'd pop over for a cup of tea. But also our friends Matt and Jas, who we were neighbours with at Northampton Marina, they moor here too, and they've popped over and we've just had a right old catch up. So it's been excellent. Anyway, now it's like 7:30. So I'm going to get some dinner, and because we had that huge breakfast earlier, we're not that hungry. So I'm just going to do a smoked salmon and cream cheese roll. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday from opposite Blisworth Marina. We are not going very far today. Down the canal, through Blisworth Tunnel, mooring at Stoke Bruin. Ready for Pub Tuesday. tonight. So excited to see our friends. But we have other stuff to tell you. Mr. Warner, let's fill you in on some stuff. If you're friends with Mr. Warner on Facebook, you may have seen him say a couple of weeks ago, we were thinking of downsizing Nutshell. Oh yeah, those twisty turny bends on the Oxford Canal really got us wishing for something a bit smaller. So we've been having a look, haven't we?
We've been having a look round here, and I must admit, narrowboats are few and far between.
Yeah, they get snapped up super quick. So there was a boat that we saw at Whilton Marina the other day, and
in the 2 hours it took us to get there, it had gone.
Yeah.
It had already sold.
We talked about it, and we were like, no, let's keep Nutshell. Let's invest in a really good new paint job. So that was it. We thought, no, we're going to keep Nutshell, we're going to invest in a good paint job.
In the meantime, we sent some pictures of Nutshell to somebody that was interested before we decided
that we weren't selling,
and they want to come and have a look at us.
So now
we're going to let them have a look. And just to see, you know, if what's meant to be will happen. If it don't happen, then we'll just crack on and probably try and get it booked in for next year, to have a total back to metal, windows out paint job.
Well,
it's going to be a small investment.
It's going to be a large investment.
It's going to be a large investment.
Anyway. We just wanted to let you know, because obviously a lot of people, Glenn's got a lot of friends who watch our videos, who are on his Facebook. And
are you selling Nutshell?
Are you selling Nutshell? What's going on? What's going on? So we just wanted to fill you in. We were, then we weren't, and then maybe we are.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it all unfolds. We're good at that, aren't we?
We're good at unfolding, yeah.
Yeah.
Two things yesterday. We saw somebody, and I didn't get their names, unfortunately. It was a cream boat, and the boat didn't have a name either. So hello to you. I know you watch, and you know where I mean. We got them because you said to me, how's the week unfolding? So hello to you, and thanks for saying hello. And I apologise to Alan. There's a real sharp bend with a blind corner, and I was really concentrating on the corner, and I actually asked Alan, without recognising him, was there anyone behind him? And,
sorry Alan, we were going to pop in and see you on the way past as well.
Apologies for that.
Yeah, so with all that said, Mr. Warner, you ready for the day's cruise?
Yeah, tunnel fun.
Tunnel fun. Oh, we love a good tunnel.
See you later.
My phone has dropped under the bed, so Mr. Warner is trying to retrieve it. It's not as easy as you would think. Has he got it? Has he got it? This is the question. Oh, you're a superstar. Thank you. Right, let's plug it in. It's flat anyway. Mr. Warner got jumper out. He won't be needing that today. He's thinking of being in the tunnel, isn't he? I could do with my sunglasses. Let me go and get those. Walking along the towpath under the railway bridge. This is called Candle Bridge. I'd love to know why. Candle Bridge, it says on that board why it's called Candle Bridge. I need to come back and read that at some point.
It's got to have something to do with candles.
It's got to have something to do with candles. Wow, look at that tree, it's a whopper, huge. Anyway, we just stopped to say hello to Chris, who's more just near here. We just stopped and had a quick chat with him. Do you know what? I love it. I love it when we bump into people we know. Turning the lights on. No point doing this one. It helps when you go through the tunnel, if the lights are on, it's useful. There we go. How lush and pleasant everywhere is looking this morning. Makes me glad we had all that rain. Right, here we go, Blisworth Tunnel. All lights are on, sunglasses off. And in we go. I was just saying to Glenn that...
Boat.
Oh, yeah, we see a boat straight away. Okay, we'll be crossing one boat. But I was saying to Glenn earlier, after the wiggles in Braunston tunnel, the relative straightness of this tunnel seems a joy. We are gonna get absolutely soaked down here. Absolutely, it's like a shower. It is like a shower. Oh! 600 metres. Yeah, there's a boat coming in behind us, but nothing ahead. There's some really drippy bits in this section. It is like going through a cold shower. We've been going for some time now. I still don't think we're in the middle. We're into the new section of the tunnel now. Well, new, I think it was in the 80s. The end of the tunnel is in sight. We can see the sunshine. Oh, it is so lovely to come out of the tunnel. Oh, happy days. You can see how wet the top of the boat is. Me and Glenn are equally as soggy. We were amazed at how quiet Stoke Bruin is. I mean, it is a Tuesday and it's not half term or a bank holiday, but this is quiet. Before we've had to moor right back there, but nothing. Gonna see if we can get as close as we can to the pub. Mooring up, doing the ropes. Right, I've got to turn the lights off. Let's go and turn all those off. Mr. Warner just said about strolling up to the cafe, getting a bacon sandwich and then strolling back and doing some work. Sounds like a good plan to me. Right, we've had our coffee and a sandwich. I'm going to nip into the museum next door. Glenn, well, he's going to stay here and watch the world go by. To go in the museum, it used to be chargeable, now it's free. If you're passing, definitely check it out. Oh, I have got some work to do, but I just said to Mr. Warner, I think I've got all the ingredients we need to make some cheese scones. He was like, give it a go. So that's what I'm going to do. Who needs to do work when you can make cheese scones? Right, I didn't have any self-raising, so I've used plain and added some baking powder, so who knows what this is going to turn out like. In there, some flour, some baking powder, some cayenne pepper, a bit of salt and a bit more baking powder. Right, like most things in life, I think I may have gone a bit extra. It says put a sprinkling of cheese on the top. I mean, how much is a sprinkling? Right, in you go, my beauties. Do your magic. Fingers crossed. I definitely didn't do these big enough. That one's about the right size, but the rest all a bit small. Now, I don't know whether that's because I didn't use the right flour or I just rolled them out too thin. Hello, you. Scone's looking alright inside. Right, Mr. Warner's doing a scone taste test.
Good fun, small.
All ready to go out for Pub Tuesday. What a lovely evening.
Like it's about that thick and it just let him fall.
Last time we came here, me and Sara had Stilton fries and they were delicious. They're not on the menu, so we're going to see if they can do us some special. They're going to do the Stilton for us.
To the medium, I don't know. Really?
You've got 2 steaks.
There is salt.
Have you got enough? One cornetto.
So we're going for ice cream for
Give
pudding,
it to me.
and
Paul's got a
Paul
double whammy.
has
You
gone for
must be
2 flakes.
joking. It costs 50p.
We've had a lovely evening. The food was fabulous. The company was wonderful. The drinks were good. And the service was excellent. And they've been so accommodating, making us Stilton chips. Got to get ready to do these tomorrow. Sara's going to come and help us tomorrow. See you later. See ya. Bye. We haven't got far to stroll back. I've got to say, the meal at the Boat Inn was delish. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday from the top of Stoke Bruin. Glenn has just walked down to the car park to meet our friend Sara, who's going to help us through the locks. It's going to be a hot day today, so we want to get these knocked out as quick as possible. So Glenn's chatting away at the bench to someone. Zara's walking up, so I'm going to walk down and see if I can meet her. It's amazing how quiet this place is. It'll certainly come alive later in the day. Lots of people will be at the pub. Lots more boats coming through. I've just spotted my friend Sara. Here she comes. Mr. Warner just untying, and we've bumped into Paul and Lynn.
Hiya.
So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
That's all right. It's a nice day
Brilliant.
out. It's my birthday today, so.
Oh, really? Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Are you doing anything fantastic?
I'm just walking along the canal.
Well, that's fantastic enough, isn't it,
Just a
for
day
a
off work.
birthday? That is perfect. Well, it's lovely to meet you both. Lynn's over there. She doesn't want to be on camera, so. But anyway, have a fabulous day.
Thank you very much.
Boat just coming out. Glenn's just about to come in, but there's actually a boat coming down as well. So we will obviously hold fire and wait for them. Here comes Mr. Warner. Mr. Warner is pulling the boat in so that there's room for another boat to come down. So the boat we're waiting for, they've stopped to get some water. So off we go. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Lovely people there. Said they'll shut the gates for us. It looks like someone is just coming to the lock. Let's go see what's going on. Mr. Warner tying up, waiting for the lock. Lovely swan family here. There was a boat back there selling swan and duck food. And I bet that's why these guys are hanging around. Mr. Warner's just moaning that it's a bit hot on the back of the boat as we're doing the locks and walking down. So we're on the third lock. A wide beam was just coming out. Mr. Warner just coming in. Oh, there's been lots of lovely lock volunteers on this flight. So there's nothing coming up for a bit. This lock's not in our favour. I've walked ahead to fill this one up. So I've opened all the paddles, filling the lock up. Our friend Sara up there doing a stellar job. This is getting there, making sure I don't get any of the grease from the paddles on my new white t-shirt. I did it. Almost filled up now. We've got to go under the road. So the volunteers gone up to help a single boater. Here we go, Grand Union Canal, Stoke Bruin, lock flight, bottom lock, done. Here we are, and we're going to stop over there, fill up with water, get rid of the rubbish, do the Elson. So we're just walking the rubbish back to the bin, and then we're going to pop over and see Sharon, who is moored opposite these locks. We saw her on the way up and said when we come past, we'd stop for a cup of tea. We just had a lovely time visiting Sharon and Lou, who are moored near here. It was lovely to sit in their beautiful garden and have a chat and a cold drink. Absolutely lovely. Anyway, we're going to crack on now. Mr. Warner wants to stop at Baxter's, get some fuel, and you want a push-off pole, don't you?
I do, yeah, we need a push-off pole.
Right, a little bit of a nibbly board, just some leftovers really, bits I found in the fridge and some leftover scones, some chilli jam. Yeah, this'll do. Gonna put my feet up for a bit, trying to catch a tan on my lily white legs. So today is supposed to be the last of the good weather. There's supposed to be a storm tomorrow. Major geese crossing. Some little ones there. Baxter's Boatyard coming up. This is where we got nutshell blacked. Like an action man, isn't he?
I think I've done it before.
Right, off we go again, filled up with diesel. Had a chat to Becky from Baxter's Boatyard about the paint job. I'm going to get a quote. This is our mooring for the evening. Nice rural spot. Let me show you out this window. Not a bad spot. A no frills dinner tonight, ham, egg and chips, well gammon actually, and what I did is I baked it using a little bit of marmalade. It's an absolute beautifully still evening out there. They forecast storms for tomorrow, but right now it's just beautiful. My mum reminded me it's the final of Sewing Bee tonight, so yeah, starts in a couple of minutes. I can't wait to watch that. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. We are just about to set off. We're somewhere between Cosgrove and Stoke Bruin. We're somewhere in between. I'm not exactly sure, but it doesn't matter. Today we're just gonna go. We're gonna stop when we've had enough. I'm not sure where we're aiming for. I am feeling exhausted again today. I don't know what it is, I just feel tired. Today it's grey, bit breezy and cooler. That's not a bad thing. So I'm gonna hang out with Mr. Warner on the back of the boat. Another day, another item dropped in the canal.
Yeah. I'll keep the what they call a nappy pin here now. As I pulled the rope out of it, it turned and dropped in the water. Definitely melt, got loads of them.
It's got to be there somewhere.
It's got to be here somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. And you've won a nappy pin. Excellent job, Mr. Warner. So we're about here, coming up to the navigation, through Cosgrove Lock, through the top end of Milton Keynes, and then we want to stop at Gifford Park. I need to get some bits for dinner tonight, and we'll just see where we get to. We'll just, who knows? Who knows? Braunston, 26 miles. So that tells me we've got another 30 miles before we get back to Ivinghoe. Glenn's just said actually Ivinghoe's 60 something miles to Braunston. So
it said 63 or 68 miles.
We still got some miles to go. Some cows here, and I'm pretty sure, I am pretty sure that there's a bull in that field too. He is a whopper. Under this beautiful bridge at Cosgrove. Amazing paint job on this boat here. So we've just been through Cosgrove Lock all the way down the towpath there is a floating market setting up. If you're in the area, come down to Cosgrove, have a look at the floating market, lots of stalls. Just gonna go over the aqueduct. The iron.
How many times we've been over this?
We've been over here lots of times. The Iron Trunk Aqueduct.
Yeah.
Here we go. Coming soon, floating market. Check out at Canal Traders. Looks like it's going to be a good one. I said to Mr. Warner, I'll make him a bacon sandwich and a cup of tea. He's so happy.
I'm a bit hungry. I don't know what time it is. What is the time?
I have no idea. We're on boat time. I barely know what day it is.
11, isn't it? 11:20.
11:20. Yeah, definitely time for a cup of tea. Bacon sandwich, cup of tea. This heron was standing still like a statue, so we wouldn't notice him. I was just saying to Glenn, some bits of this trip seem like we only came through a couple of days ago, yet other bits of it, it seems months since we passed by. And Wolverton is one of those places, it seems like ages, but it wasn't. It was what, 4 weeks now?
Yeah, about 4 weeks.
About 4 weeks ago. Under the Pigeon Bridge, back past the mural. That nearly got me then. Over the second aqueduct of the day. Beautiful boat that we're going past now. Absolutely stunning. Braunston, 31 miles. We're cracking on nicely. Feel like David Attenborough.
All the signs.
Yeah, they're doing some major work here. This was a beautiful spot. This is where red wine were. So what's going on? It's major works. They've built some new pathways around here.
With a lone chair at the end.
A lone chair at the end. Someone carried that chair here. Look at that nest there. So I'm still feeling knackered. Glenn's just said that I should get some Lucasade when we stop at the shop.
Why, don't you?
Yeah, age recovery,
That's
Glenn.
what you used to say, don't say that anymore.
No. But I always say to Glenn, Lucasade is just full of sugar. So if I'm going to have sugar, I'd rather have it in chocolate bar format. Braunston, 32 miles. Right, we got some deliciousness from the shop. I didn't go mad on chocolate, but what I did get is, look, fruit collection. Oh, I love this artwork. You know I do. Every time I go past. No, I know everyone's seen them before, Glenn, but they're lovely. No, they're just lovely to look at. You can never have too much loveliness in your life, you know. Do you know what, Mr. Warner? Do you know what I love you lots like?
Jelly tots.
Jelly tot. So we're just passing around here. We're not doing too bad. Milton Keynes is so green, as we know. It is just beautiful. Just spotted this heron sitting in a tree. Look at him up there. Because there's so many moored boats in Milton Keynes and you're on tick over all the way through, it really is faster to walk than to go by boat. This whole trip I've been very concerned about my veggies that are left back at the mooring. With all that sun, I don't think they've done very well. Jeff's told Glenn that the grass is really long. We've just passed red wine. If you still watch our videos, I just wanted to say a hello to you both. Oh, the pub is coming along nicely. All our friends still in the marina are going to be very happy about that. The bridge is now open. You can now walk all the way across. Oh, this is looking lovely now, isn't it?
Makes a great coffee.
Hello to Peter and Penny, Bob and Marie, and Ian and Helen.
That's why.
Ah.
That was Ian's.
There's some fiberglass skill gone into that. I just want to say hello to the person who shouted hello to Lisa and Glenn back there. I didn't get your name, sorry, but hello. I think it's about time we stopped soon. We don't know whether to stop this side of Fenny Lock or after. We are gonna, well, we'll see. If there's a nice spot that we can pull into on the approach, we'll stop. Low tree are coming. Ah! Look at this. How cute are they? Oops. Oh, right in the tree. Right in the tree. Well, that was tricky. As we approached this bridge, there was another boat, and yeah, there was just nowhere to go. We sort of dug into the trees. Oh, time for a cup of tea. It's felt like a long day cruising today. Right, I brought a roast chicken earlier, but because it's late, I'm not going to cook it. I've got some mince, and I've got a stir-fry mix. I've got some stuff that I found in the cupboard. I'm going to throw it all in the pan. I'm going to cook some rice, and I'm sure it's going to be a taste sensation. I mean, to be honest, we're quite hungry, so anything will do. Super quick dinner. Julianne's come around with the boys, and it's a very tense game of Cluedo going on right now. Good morning and welcome to Friday. Our lucky streak with the weather has run out. It has been raining torrentially all night, and it is set to do it all day today. No sane person would be boating in this. We were going to stay here, but this is the thing. It's Father's Day weekend. We've got a weekend of stuff lined up with the kids. So if we stay here, it means all the things that we'd got planned, they're just not going to happen. So we're going to get moving. Oh man, the craziness of it. We could make it back to our mooring by this evening. Yes, we could. Which would allow us then to go to Chloe's for dinner on Saturday night and going bowling with Harry and Oliver on Sunday. Have you ever watched the A-Team? You know, where they make stuff and escape from a dodgy situation? Well, we've got a brolly, mate, and our brolly doesn't fit into it. No fault of the brolly, mate, but our brolly's got a curved handle. So I said to Glenn, do you reckon you could knock something up so that you could fit the brolly into the brolly, mate? Then at least Glenn's going to stay a little bit dry. It's not just a little bit of rain, it is proper torrential. But as my mum used to say to me when I was little, Lisa, drips don't get wetter, they just get bigger. Earlier this week I was wearing flip-flops.
Oh,
that's going to be welly boots. Are you sure you want to do this, Mr. Warner?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, Mr. Warner, show us your brolly dilemma.
Hook handle,
Okay.
straight thing, and it's got to be high enough for me to stand under. So
Okay, but not
down.
too high that it
Not too
catches
high.
under bridges.
Yeah. No, that ain't going to work. We're just going to have to hold it, or
I'll come out and hold the brolly for you.
we'll get
I'll update you as we go because I can't take my camera out because it's too wet. But it looks like I'm going to stand on the back with Mr. Warner holding the brolly. Oh, I like a good official job. Like, I like to feel useful. Anyway,
You can be chief brolly holder if you want.
Chief brolly holder. Can I get a little badge with that on?
A little hat.
A little hat. Chief brolly holder. Anyway, I am going to go and get my waterproofs on, and well, we'll see you later. You know what they say? There's no wrong weather, just the wrong clothing. Look at this. Anyway, it's not as if I'm going to see anybody, is it? Right, let's do this.
Let's get these ambulance in case I need to get it back.
Okay. So you don't need me out the back? Is there room for me?
No, you can Yeah, we push straight forward a little bit, and I'll stand right on the back, and you can stand.
Okay.
If you want to, I'll just get untied and that. All right.
Okay.
Got your whole bar,
Well, my job of holding the brolly stolen from me. Glenn's made do with the brolly, mate, and some zip ties to affix our brolly to it. So yeah, so I'm not needed for that essential task, just for the locks. That's what I'm doing today. We are soaked to the skin, absolutely. I can't pan round. Mr. Warner's got no trousers on. He is soaked. The umbrella thing didn't work. I tried holding the umbrella, that didn't work. We gave up with the umbrella. Look, I am wringing water out of this top. We have just made it up the 3 locks, and we came up with an amazing couple. I just want to say a big hello to Paul and Jem, who'd hired Narrowboat Juniper from Wyvern Shipping. They've had a great couple of days, but are absolutely soaked. They waited for us in the 2nd lock at the 3 locks, so I want to say a massive hello and thank you to them. Oh, right. Well, our plan was to continue, to keep going. Mr. Warner just wanted to stop and to get a change of clothes. I think we should moor up for today. It's not supposed to rain tomorrow. We can set off early. We can get back to Ivinghoe. We can still make it round to Chloe's for dinner tomorrow night. So that's what I'm opting for. And I hope Mr. Warner does too. If it stops raining, we'll be off. Let me just show you how much it's raining. It is, you can't see it. It is persistent precipitation. That's what that is. Most definitely time for a cup of tea. Mr. Warner.
Like a bib. Like a wet bib.
That was under your waterproof coat, wasn't it?
Under my waterproof coat and my hoodie.
Oh yeah, so you had layers on, didn't you? I think your waterproof coat is only shower proof.
No, it is waterproof. It's just that obviously it was coming through the top and dripping down.
And I've got changed in pyjamas, only because they were dry. That's the only reason. I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The internet's not great here, so I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm not going to struggle through. What I'll do instead, I thought, is make something delicious. We have limited ingredients on the boat, so very few ingredients. So I'm going to see what I can rustle up. Right, we're going to have a go at making this chocolate cake. I haven't got any canola oil, so I'm going to substitute it with virgin olive oil. Let's see what it tastes like. Right, so in here we've got some plain flour, some sugar, some unsweetened cocoa powder, some baking powder and a touch of salt. And in here, strangely enough, I've got some vanilla extract, some virgin olive oil, a touch of white vinegar and a cup of water. And apparently you pour it in and you barely mix it. You just barely stir it. Right, I really want to mix this more. It's a bit lumpy, but it says don't over mix. I'm going to pour it into a loaf pan. That's not what it said to do, but that's what I reached into the cupboard and came out with. Right, that's it. I honestly have no idea what this is going to taste like. This cake is actually vegan because it's not got no butter, no eggs. Let's stick that in there. Be interesting. Can I just say, this wet Friday afternoon is turning out to be superb. Number 1, chocolate cake in the oven. Number 2, Glenn has just booked a table for a meal down at the pub at the 3 locks. And number 3, our friends Carolyn and Charlie are passing by, literally like the end of the road, and they're going to pop in and see us. Right. Looks cooked. Says we got to leave it in the pan for 10 minutes before we turn it out. Can't wait to try it. We've let it cool in the tin. Let's see if we can turn this bad boy out. Ta-da! Wonder what it tastes like. You ready for this, Mr. Warner? Becky and Carolyn pop round. They've bought chocolate and we got chocolate cake. So this is what we call a good Friday afternoon. So they can be cake testers. definitely need a cup of tea to wash it down with.
Wash it down.
We are walking to the pub now, and guess what? Jeff and Sally have booked a table too. We got Sally and Jeff and Glenn. We got a whole load of delicious food. Let's go. Good morning, and welcome to Saturday the 19th of June. Today, well, it should have been a special day. It should have been marathon day. But as I told you a couple of months ago, it's been postponed until October. But I must admit, I felt a little bit of sadness this morning. And I thought, oh, it would have been today. But no, alas not. 2nd of October. That's when we'll be doing it. I haven't got a marathon to do today, but we have got to get back to Ivinghoe if we want to spend the weekend with the kids. So that is our task today. The good news, I was going to say it's not raining. It is raining, but it's like a fine misty rain, and it's so little compared to yesterday's rain. It almost feels like it's not raining. We are just going to get on our way. We reckon it's going to be a good sort of 4.5 hours. We're going to stop at Slapton to see Charlie and Carolyn, Miramar and Liam for a cup of tea. And yeah, we reckon we should be back by mid-afternoon. I can't believe the change in temperature. It's been so warm, and today is decidedly chilly. There's a family of swans sheltering under that tree there. I don't know if you can see the babies just tucked under there. We've got a good few locks to do today. Well, when I say a good few, I think we've got 4 or 5, and they're well spread out. Right, we just got to this lock. So, first lock of the day is done. We stopped and did the Elson. Now we're on towards Grove Lock. Braunston, 47 miles. Look at that little one. It's unusual for the canal.
So that worked out. Boat just coming out. Saved Mrs. Warner a bit of a job. So I've come straight in, one gate open. We're not far now. I think this is Church Lock. Yeah, I think this is Church Lock. We're not far to stopping at Charlie's Miramar mooring at Slapton.
So we're almost done at this lock. This is Church Lock. I've just bumped into Linda. She watches our videos, and also bumped into her at the 3 locks. I've only opened the paddles on this side. Oh, I'm not in a rush now. It's a bit of a walk to the next one, but I don't mind walking it. I feel so much better today. I'm glad I took it easy this week. Trouble is, this lock is so full, the gates keep coming open. I'm going to try and shut it. Tip is to close it slowly so we don't push the other gate open. So I think it's just going to keep going. The other one's come open now. This one's come all the way open now. I could be here forever, couldn't I? Give it one more go. Right, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Oh, it's working. God, this is slowest gate closing ever, this is. Here we go. Finally. Ta-da! All it takes, a little bit of patience. Job done. I just want to say a hello to the crew on board Infinity. They've just been past and said hello. Wish I'd left that gate open now. They could have gone straight in. So I'm just walking along, bump into Steve, giving me some sponsorship money for my marathon. Thanks, Steve. Here we are at Slapton. Carolyn's come to give us a hand. We didn't fill up with water at Leighton Buzzard, so we're going to stop and fill up here. Carolyn's just said kettle's just boiled. Man, I'm in need. Need a cup of tea. Miramar's finished a potting table, just building a greenhouse. Look at Miramar's veg garden. That is bloody amazing. I bet mine don't look like that, Miramar, when I get back.
Hopefully it will, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, there's the next lock in the distance, and that is definitely not in our favour. It is overflowing. It's like a waterfall. So here we are, Whilton Lock. After this one, only 2 more to go. Oh, that's a good sign. 2 boats have just come out of this lock, so that should be ready for us. Penultimate lock of the, not just of the day, but of the journey. There we go. Last but one lock done. Just need to drop that paddle, shut the gate. This one's not in our favour though. Water pouring out of it. Yep, that's full, so need to empty it. Well, that's it, Mr. Warner. Our last lock done for now. Oh my life, look. But I think when we went, I don't think this tree had all its leaves we got here. Right, this was my 1,000 lettuces. They didn't survive. Can't even remember what's at the back. Brussels sprouts. What are these? Oh, cabbages. These are beetroot in here. Needs a bit of a tidy up, that's for sure. I'm sure we can rescue some of those. So it's good to be back. So there we have it. Not bad at all.
Busy week.
We have been back at the mooring for less than half an hour. I've got a load of washing on, if you can hear the pump in the background. I've had a shower. I've blow dried my hair. I've ironed my clothes and then I straightened it. Yeah, I've used all the electrical devices. I was just plugging stuff in.
The generator didn't know what it did.
No, it bunkered down. It did its job though, which is excellent. We're not going to keep you talking today because this video is long enough as it is. Just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who said hello to us or made us welcome on our journey. Yeah. Really appreciate that. One last thing, there was no vlog all last week. I had no internet to watch Narrowboat vlogs, so there was no vlog all.
And the engine room chat obviously didn't work a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, we're going to sort that out.
We're going to try and cram everything in now we got some good internet. Thanks for watching.
See you later.
See you next week. Take care, bye.